Hello everyone, welcome to Vijay Codeset. So today's topic is going to be Spark ecosystem. In the previous two lectures, we have covered like what exactly is Spark and how we moved from Hadoop to Spark. So if you haven't watched those two videos, I would recommend that get a base of what we are going to study today by watching those two videos. So let's get started. What is Spark ecosystem? So in this diagram, we can see five components of Spark ecosystem. The components are Spark core, Spark SQL, Spark Streaming, Spark MLlib, and GraphX. So now let's see each of the components in detail. Let's start with Spark Core. We can also call it as low-level APIs. We can code in Spark using multiple programming languages such as Java, Python. Spark is natively written in Scala, so obviously it will be there. And we can also code using R. So why do we call it as low-level APIs? So these low-level APIs are used to create RDDs, which stands for Resilient Distributed Datasets. In today's world, it is not highly recommended to use RDDs. In fact, we use high-level APIs, which are built on top of this RDDs. So we use Spark SQL, which is basically providing a SQL-like syntax, data frame. So we use all the high-level APIs to either create data frame slash datasets. We use Spark streaming whenever we want to process like the data in small chunks, but in a real-time fashion. We use Spark MLlib to do the machine learning processing. And if we need to work with graph computation, we use the library provided by Spark known as GraphX. So all these components coming together form the Spark ecosystem. As in our previous videos, we have seen that Spark is neither for storage nor it does any kind of management. It is just used for processing the data. So let's see how it does it. For example, we have multiple clusters. So what will happen over here is the Spark ecosystem will be requesting the storage from the cluster manager. So what this cluster manager will be doing is it will be checking for the storage, whatever is required, if it is available on the nodes of cluster. Cluster manager has all the metadata of the cluster nodes. The famous name for a cluster manager are Yarn, Kubernetes. So in today's video, the goal was to understand what Spark ecosystem is comprised of. That's it for today's video. Today was a short video. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow in the next video.